all of you. Switch on your cameras. This is your first class after the winter vacations as well as after the exams. Okay. So kindly switch on your cameras. Keep your rough copies and books along with you so that you can write the HTML code. In today's class, we are going to revise the lists, ordered and unordered lists. And also one new tag we will do today, that is your marquee tag, along with its all the attributes. Had you watched the video tutorials that I had sent before the holidays of a ordered and unordered list? How many of you had tried the coding? Okay, good. Many of you had watched the tutorial, so everyone kindly watch the full tutorials every time that I send. Then all the tutorials you must watch. Then do practice the coding. I had given the exercise in the last tutorial also. A list for that you have to do the coding uh, for the homework. Karanveer, you are supposed to send the homework. I had already given the date before 7th. Now the 9th. You are late if you had not sent the work. Okay, just wait for 1 minute so that everyone can join. So after that, I'm going to start the coding for ordered and unordered list. Gurupal, Gurshan, Arshdeep, Gurleen, Prachi, Kavya, everyone switch on the cameras. Astha, Avesh, Krishna, Lisa, Simran, Divya, Diya, Raghav, Dharya. Okay, any problem in the coding of HTML in the previous tags that we had done before holidays? Ordered or unordered list? Okay, let's begin with today's topic then. Okay, is this screen visible to all now? Okay, Gia, is it visible? Gagan? Okay, can you see the coding now? The initial coding I had done, HTML head title tag that will appear on the title bar list, closing the HTML, sorry, head tag. Then I had given the body BG color equals to blue, background color for the web page equals to blue. Now I had given H1, a line equals to center and underline. Heading tag 1, heading level 1 and a line equals to center, underline. Then given the text online books library, close the underline tag and H1. That means this heading will appear on web browser as a heading 1 and underline. Then I had given font color equals to yellow and size equals to 6. This color and size is given to this paragraph regarding the books. Then I had closed the paragraph and then I had closed the font tag. This coding you had already done this before these holidays and exam. Now next again I had given this font color as white and size equals to 5. This I had given for the list. The list that we will type, the list that I will type now, that will appear in white color and of size 5. Now, for starting any type of list, there are two types of list, ordered and unordered list. Ordered list in which you will display the numbers, and in unordered list, it will display the bullets. It's up to you what type of list you want to use. For starting the ordered list, I had given OL tag. This OL tag has two attributes. One is type for giving the numbering style, which numbering style I want. Suppose I'm giving capital A. That means the numbering style will be now A, B, C, capital, uppercase. For each list item, you will type LI, list item. Whenever I type LI, it will give a number to that item. Suppose I'm giving here fiction. Now mind it, one very important thing in your books, it is given that LI is an empty tag, but it is not an empty tag. It is a container tag. We can close the LI tag, but it can be used as an empty tag because we are continuously using the list items. If you do not close, it will not affect the list item, but it is a container tag. The thing is, the closing tag is optional in LI. Okay, closing tag is optional. That is why it is written as an empty tag. It is not an empty tag. It is a container tag, but can be used as an empty tag. Okay, fiction. Then suppose I'm giving adventure. Then I'm giving a few more types like autobiographies. Then next list item is action. Suppose one more is there, mystery. Okay. Now when your list is finished, close the OL tag. Okay. Then close the font tag. For this font I had started before the list. For that I had closed the font tag now. Okay. Now save the file. Open the browser. You can see this. Refresh. See, online books library appear as a heading 1 underline in the center because align equals to center. Then this paragraph appears in yellow color. I had used the font tag. Then this list appears with the numbering style as A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Now I can change this numbering style. Come back to the notepad. You can give it as capital I so that it will appear in Roman letters. Save it and come back to the browser and refresh it. See, the numbering style has changed from ABC to Roman letters 1, 2, 3, 4 as Roman letters. If you do not give any type attribute, it will display only the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 normal numbers that will appear. Now, there is a second attribute called start attribute so that I can give the starting value of my number from where it should start. It can happen, suppose I had typed this 5 items, then I want to type a paragraph. Again, I want to type the list and that list should start from 6. I had already typed 5 items, then I typed a line or a paragraph. Then I want to type list again and that should start from 6 or 7 or 4 or any other number. Then I can give start equals to. The most important thing is the start value should be given in normal numbers. It should not be given, it should not match with the type. You should not like write like this कि type equals to मैंने Roman letters में दिया, start value भी Roman letters में हो. ऐसा नहीं है. Start value should be given in only normal numbers. Okay, it should not be given. Suppose I had given it here as small a. Even I had given small a, but start value must be in normal number. Suppose I am giving it as 5. So it will start from 5th alphabet. It doesn't matter whether it matches with your type attribute. Okay, now save it. Then come back to the browser. Refresh it. See, small alphabets A, B, C, D, E, but it is not starting from A, it is starting from E. Okay, Dharya, Deepkriti, is it clear? Okay. Anji, OL type, OL category, OL is clear, ordered list is clear. Now I'm going to start with unordered list. Unordered list will have only one attribute, that is your type attribute, because it is giving the bullets and there will be no starting value for the bullets. So it is having only one attribute, that is type, and this attribute has only three values, that is disk, circle and square. UL type equals to square. Save it, go to the browser, refresh it. See, bullet style has changed to square. By default, bullet style is disk. If you do not give any bullet style, it will appear as a disk. That is a filled circle. Suppose I'm not giving any type. Save it. Okay. Then again come back to the browser, refresh it. See, disk. Okay. Now you can also give it as a circle. You can try all the attributes. Type equals to circle. It will again change the okay. Now, okay, yes. Yes, Gushan.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, by default, last one will be a small one. Using
Normal
it.
one, two, on ordered list, it will be the 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers.
No, ma'am.
Hanji. Bolo. Yes, Gushan. Hanji, any other problem? Gushan, I'm not getting your voice. Okay. Ryansh, Jia, Gaurav, Gagan, any problem Mata? Ordered, unordered list yahan tak clear hai, so that I can start with the nested list. Today we will also do the nested lists. How we can create a list within another list. Yes, Riyanshika, I had not closed the, you have to close. You have to close the tag. Let me see what I had done. Okay, you are talking about this. Okay, save it. Come back to the browser. See, okay. Now we are going to start with the nested list. How we can do the nested list? How we can make the items appear within another item? Suppose I have this fiction category. Under the fiction category, I want to display the name of a few books. Then again the adventure category, I want to again display the few books. Action category, I want to display a few books under it. So that means we are creating a list within another list. How we can do that? Suppose this ordered unordered list I had started, I am going to do it again. Ordered list, type equals to, I am giving it as capital A. Then I'm closing it, OL. Now, after the first category, fiction, I'm pressing enter. I'm giving the tab key so that you can see. Now, I'm starting, suppose, unordered list. You can type any ordered or unordered list. It's up to you. I'm giving it as unordered list. I'm not giving any attribute, type attribute. That means by default disk will appear. Then I'm giving the list items for this list. This list is starting within this list. Ordered list, first item, li, fiction. Then I'm giving the second list. I'm going to start list item. Suppose I'm giving the name of a few books. Suppose Pride and Prejudice. Then again, I'm giving with the second item. Suppose Gone with the Wind. I can type as many items as I want. Then after that, close the UL tag. close this list. This is the complete list with opening tag, then list items as many as you want, then close the UL tag. This list is closed. Now the next list item, it appears in the main list. It appears as a main list. Then suppose under the action category, I again want to display of names of few books. I'm again starting a list. Suppose this time I'm going to start with OL. You can give any type. Again, I'm giving a few list items. Suppose Da Vinci Code. Then Inferno. Suppose one is more Angels and Demons. Okay, you can type as many items as you want. Then don't forget to close the inner list, internal. This inner list should be closed so that the other items should not appear as a internal list. Now the last item, mystery, this is the part of the main list. Okay, then close the main list OL tag. It should be outside. Coding is clear. First, start the main list, give the list item. Under that, again start the list, give its list item and close it. Then other items, again sublist, close it. And the main list should close at the end. Now save it, come back to the browser, refresh it. See the output. Fiction, then 2 items, unordered list, then action, 3 items under the action list, again mystery with E. Clear? Output is clear? See the coding once again. See the coding once again. This first list item, ordered list, I will start with type A, first list item with LI, then sub list with this list item, then close the list, give another items of the main list, then again sub list, inner list, close it, then again main item, then close the main list. Okay? Hanji, clear है? Dharya, Raghav, Gaurav, Titiksha, is it clear? Anshya? Yes. Riyansh, is it clear? Bhavansh? Any problem? Coding आपने note down कर ली है? Havish, which basic tags you are asking? Okay. Share the coding, HTML. Yes, I had already typed the HTML head, title, and body. I had shown you in the beginning. Okay, you want to see the coding again? See. If it is clear, then I am going to start with the next, your marquee tag. If you are not having any problem, I'm going to start with the marquee tag. Anybody is having any problem? You can ask me now. Okay, that means if you are not asking anything, that means all is clear. I'm going to start the marquee tag now. Suppose marquee tag is used to display some text as scrolling, as a scrolling text. The text should scroll across the web page. For that purpose, I can start with the marquee tag here. Suppose marquee. It is a container tag. MARQUEE. It is a container tag. So type the marquee tag, opening tag, type the text. Books are our best friends. Close the marquee tag with the slash. Okay. This will make the text "books are our best friends." It will appear as a scrolling text. Save, come back to the browser, refresh it. This you can see. By default, it is scrolling towards left. Now, one more thing you will see that when it scroll to one end and it again appears from the first end, from the right hand side, from right hand side towards left, again from right hand side towards left. It is scrolling continuously from right side to left side. Okay. Raghav, if we add the li tag in coding, it becomes a bullet or a bullet number depending upon whether we use it or UL. Yes, beta. Li doesn't have anything. Whatever you type UL tag, it will give the number. And if you type the if you had type UL tag, it will give the bullet. And if you type the OL tag, it will give the number. Okay. Now come back to the marquee tag. Now there are many attributes which we can use with the marquee tag. One attribute is BG color to give the background color for your marquee. BG color equals to any color that you want. Suppose I am giving it here as white. Okay. Then you can also give height and width. Height for the marquee area. This BG color should appear in, specify the area in which it should appear. Height equals to, suppose I'm giving it as 50 pixels. You can give the height and width in the number of pixels as well as in the percentage of the screen. Suppose I'm giving it height as 50 because it can be easily measured in 50 pixels. Width means how much area in wide it should cover for the web page. 100% is the full page. Then if you want to give it as percentage, you can give it as, suppose I'm giving it as 70%. So that means it should cover from the 70%. Suppose we will give only these three tags first of all. File, save, browser, refresh it. See, background color is white. It is coming on the 70% of the screen and height is 50 pixels. I can increase or decrease the height by increasing or decreasing the number of pixels. Suppose I'm giving it as 100%. That will be the by default value also. If you do not give height, we can increase or decrease. Second is direction. Direction. In which direction the marquee should move? By default, it is moving from the right hand side towards the left side. You can give it as left. That means now it should, by default, it was moving from right towards left. Now I'm giving it as right. Okay, so that it should move towards the right side. Save it. You can give the values as up, down, right, and left. See, now width is full and the direction has changed towards right. Now the text moves towards the right. It is scrolling towards right hand side. You can change the values. You can change the value as up or down also. Suppose I'm increasing the height also. 80. Save it. Refresh it. See, height is also changed and the text moving towards upside. I can decrease the width also if you want to scroll the text towards up. Okay. BG color, background color, height and width. Height for specifying the height of the marquee area. Width for specifying the width of the marquee area. Then direction up, down, left or right. Suppose I'm giving it right again. I had given the height as again 40 pixels. One more attribute is behavior without U spelling. Behavior. Behavior equals to, it can have three values. One is alternate, second is scroll, and the third is slide. Alternate, by default, its behavior is scroll because the text is scrolling from one side to another, again comes from the first side, again come from the beginning. Behavior, if I give as alternate, it will bounce back from the one end to the another end. Save it, go to the browser and see the behavior. Now when it comes to the right end, it will bounce back from here towards left again. See, this is alternate. By default, it was scrolling from the left side only. It comes from the left side, goes to the right, again comes from the left side. Now, if I given the behavior as alternate, it comes from the one side, bounce back from that side and goes to the another side. Okay. Now, the second last option is slide. If I give it as slide, what will happen? See, now, what happened? It just slide from one side to another. That's it. Finish. It is not scrolling now. Okay? It is only sliding from one side to another. So, behavior by default, it is scroll. If you want to give, you can type scroll also. But if we do not give, it is by default scroll. And you can give alternate or slide. Now, the question is how we can change the font size or text or the color of this marquee, this text. That can be given with the help of font tag before the marquee tag. Suppose I'm giving font before the marquee tag. Before starting the marquee tag, give the font. Suppose I'm giving size equals to 6, color equals to red. Suppose I'm giving face also equals to Comic Sans MS. Close it. Then close the font tag after this marquee. Like this. See? Can you see now? I had started the font tag, given all the attributes. Then I had given the marquee tag, given the text with the help of marquee tag, then close the font tag. Close, save it, refresh it. Size and font and color, all. Clear? Hanji. Ordered list, unordered list, and marquee tag. Is it clear to everyone now? Yes, Manavit, I had just given shown you the behavior as alternate because it bounced from one side to another. Okay, any question? Any query? Ishani? Okay. Gurupal? Okay, thank you, Manyavit. Is it clear to everyone? Kindly switch on your camera so that I can take your attendance. Give me a moment so that I can take your attendance. Hanji. Anything beta? Any query regarding the today's tutorial? Do watch the videos that I had already sent before the holidays for ordered and unordered list. I had given one exercise at the in the last slide in the end of the video. Do the coding for that list, and don't forget to watch the videos on Monday and Tuesday. As in the Mondays and Tuesday videos, you will get the tutorial for table, how to create table on HTML web page, because that will be there will be many tags used for creating the table. So do watch the video properly. Okay, and also to try to do the coding. I will give the exercise also. I will give a example table also. For that you will do the coding. Okay, Hanji beta, any other question? Yes, we can change the speed of marquee. Scroll delay and scroll amount, two or more attributes are there. Using that you can change the speed. What definition of marquee tag in chat box? Beta, marquee tag is used to display some scrolling text on a web page. Okay, marquee tag is used to display some scrolling text on a web page, or to display some text that should scroll on a web page. Yes, like moving text, like an animated text. Okay, that is giving a moving effect. Okay, Angie, any else? Manyaveet, Dipali? Okay, no query then? Gurupal? Okay, Dharya? Okay. Okay, that's all for the today's class. Okay. Dehansh, is the width attribute used for determining the area that the market was horizontally? Yes, beta, width attribute to specify the area horizontally. Height attribute vertically. Okay, vertically what should be the area, and width attribute is for horizontally. Okay, any other thing? Will we get a dedicated video tutorial? No, beta, no. Raghav, no, marquee tag I had covered in this class, so you will not get the video tutorial for this. You can see the video recording for this class on YouTube. If you want to watch it again, if you want to learn the marquee tag and list tag again, or you have any doubt, you can watch the video of this class on YouTube again. Okay, Raghav? Okay. Anybody else who want to ask or say anything, or shall I finish the class? Okay then, that's all for today's class. Have a good day.